What's up, comic collectors? It's Hero Hunter 81, and I'm finally back with a haul to share with you guys. Real excited about this haul. I picked up some books that I just can't believe are in my collection, and I'm so glad I could share these with you. You guys get it. You get my passion. I could show books on here. You guys understand why I'm so freaking happy about it. But anyway, comic books I'm obsessed. What can I say? But, I could think of a lot worse obsessions out there. But I just want to say thank you for sticking around and staying subscribed. I'm not going to have videos out that much. I've had a lot of things happen to me within this past month or two. A lot of bad things, some good, but I just feel like if I explain those, it'll just take away from the video. But this is my escape here. And yeah, let me stop boring you guys and get to the haul. I picked this book up here for 50 cents. This is so happy. 50 cents. This is just the cover. Yep. I was out at a that would have been nice, right? But hey, it's original. All I gotta do, I think, is find somebody without a cover, and I can just maybe have this glued on there. What do you think? But anyway, I was out at a yard sale and I saw it, 50 cents. What can you do? I absolutely love, I'm a treasure hunter, I love going to yard sales, flea markets, taking books off of people's hands that, they don't need anymore. Anyway, I got some scores and some non-scores. This, the cover looked familiar. I picked it up. I paid like 50 cents for this thing. I think it's The Origin of Cyborg or something. This, I don't even know what this is. I got it with one of the books that I got off of eBay. They sent this. So also picked up Marvel graphic novel 2. This is Elric, but I was dying. I saw this name up here. Look at the name, Michael Moorcock. I don't know, but it just had me dying. I picked this up, I think 50 cents, and I picked this up for 50 cents. Yeah, I thought I got a score until I opened it up and it was a third print. So I didn't know they made more prints than this, but I'm glad I spent like less than $1 on it. So I'm okay with that. But tell me, that is a weird drawing. You got all this cool stuff, but then you got this cat. What is the cat? What does it mean? I mean, anyway. It's been so long since I did a haul, and it might be even longer till I get my next one. Saw this out there. Got this for, I think, $1. But who remembers the Toxic Avenger? This is the beauty of a flea market. I didn't get a chance to really dig, so this is, they got dealers out there, that have 20, 30 boxes, but it's the guys that I feel that will have like a little stack on their table or maybe a box. Those are you got to keep an eye out for those guys too, because they might not know what they have, and you might score. Alright, this next one I thought was something, and come to find out it's a complete dud. I think this is a Neal Adams cover. I'm pretty sure. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's a nice yellow cover. I didn't know. I thought it was the first appearance of something. Aqualad or some kind of weird, I don't know what I was thinking. I got this at a, what do you call them? It was like an indoor yard sale or something. But anyway, pick this up. Evil Ernie. I don't know. This is signed by, let's see here. Evil Ernie Revenge. This is the certify that. It's signed by Brian Pulido, Stephen Hughes, Jason Jensen. Oh, colorist. 4,000. Yep. Oh, also picked this up from that thing. Forget how much I paid for this. I think it was like $4 or $5. This is the first appearance of Bullseye, the other Bullseye, the original one. But this is also the death of the character too. He only lasted in this issue. Yeah, I was never really like gunning for this book, but I don't know. I thought $5 was not too bad. So, also I was digging through my boxes and I found some books that were pretty cool. I really like this cover. I just like the reddish orange background, and I think this is the first appearance of the Outsider. Pretty sure, but really like that cover. Pretty cool. And I also found this in my boxes. I forgot I had this, Tick number 1. I think I was watching a video, somebody's video, and I saw it and I said, you know what, I think I have that. This is a first print. They had a few prints, but there is a more valuable one. There's a look out for the white copy. If you see the white one out there, that's probably the rare variant. There's not many of those out there. But this thing is like the size of a Golden Age book. Really, really big book. Yeah, I also bought a Golden Age box. Bought some Golden Age Mylars, boards, all that stuff. I actually bought, here, let me put this other book up. Here's a book that should have been in my collection a long time ago. I mean, this should be a must-have for any collector. But let me leave that up there. I bought, what did I buy? Golden Age boards and bags, right? So the boards come in and the bags come in. And I put the boards in the bags, and the bags are huge. And I look at the bags and it says golden, and I look at the boards and it says silver/golden, which is crazy. Like, if you hold, I don't understand why they make, for instance, a Golden Age size Mylar, and then they have a silver Golden Age size Mylar. I just don't, I don't get it. If a Golden Age book already fits in the silver Golden Age one, why make this other bag? You know, I don't get it. And of course a Silver Age is going to fit in a golden. I don't know. But anyway, for any of you collectors out there that don't know what this is, I don't know who you are, but this is The Killing Joke. It's one of the best stories ever written in comics, and it's a first print, and you could tell by the green here, it's written in green. There is a bunch of prints of this too. But anyway, I kind of been trying to switch up my collecting a little bit. Like, other things are starting to interest me now. Like older books. And let me just show you. I picked up a few Golden Age books. So let me just show you this one. Now this is a Steve Ditko cover. Steve Ditko. I think he might have done the whole book, but this thing, this is pre-code. I'm pretty sure this was used in the Seduction of the Innocent trials, which eventually like banned all these types of books, or they brought into place the comics code and all that stuff. But if anybody knows, I think there's something about an injury to the eye in this book, an injury to the eye, and I think it was used in those trials. But if anybody knows anything about this book, please let me know. Definitely a cool book to have. And these next couple books here, I saw this book, I had to have it. It's not in the best shape, but I had to get this book. The cover is just insane. I love this cover. I love the face. This is, they call it the classic melting face cover, a classic electrocution cover. But if you notice, he's getting struck by lightning back here, and his skin is melting right off his body. And stuff like this was probably the reason why EC went under. I mean, I was watching a Captain Strangelove video, and he said, I think he said that EC might have slit their own throats, and he was right, I think. I mean, there was stories in some of these books. Like, here's an example. There was a little girl who killed her dad and framed it on her mom, and she went to jail, and the girl lived happily ever after. And that's the type of stories they were giving out to people, and especially in this time. Like, could you imagine? Yeah, it's not gonna fly for long, but I really like that cover. Also, pick this up. Love this cover. I love these Martians, these guys here. I think there's a couple other covers where they have those in it. I don't think it's in, there's only another, I don't know. But anyway, this book here, I think, was the inspiration of a character on an HBO show a while back. I'm not sure, but definitely really happy to own this book. Weird Science 16. Definitely love this book. What else we got here? Okay, I picked up Sandman #1, Neil Gaiman. Just a trippy cover. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, this thing's in pretty high grade. High enough for me. But yeah, that book is just, I like it. It's really, really creepy looking. But what else we got here? All right. Picked up Caliber. Caliber presents. This is the first appearance of the Crow. Really happy to own this book. Really glad to get this in my collection. I've been wanting it for a while, and I also want the Crow #1, which seems to be like just as valuable as this, or even more valuable. But James O'Barr, pretty sure, is the creator. But I need a drink, people. I hope you guys are enjoying this haul, man. Finally happy to get this book. So happy. I don't know why this wasn't in my collection a long time ago. Evil Ernie. First appearance of Evil Ernie and Lady Death. And really happy to have this book. These are the type of books I like in my collection, just stuff like this. I think that there's another book that they reprinted this cover, but it's got like a different logo. But the Purple Eternity one is the one you want to get. But that is just a cool cover. Brian Pulido. Very cool. We're winding down, people. What do I got? About 15 minutes. Yeah, it wasn't a long video, but this next book here. Oh yeah, you know what? Hold up. I forgot I got this book. I was going to show this in my last video. Yeah, definitely upgraded. Oh, sorry. Yeah, All-Star Western number 10. This is a 7.0. And I'll tell you what I paid for this. I paid 150 bucks, which I think is a pretty good deal. I mean, the guy I think wanted 2 something and I offered and he took it. And yeah, I'm just really happy to upgrade this book. But definitely a Bronze Age key to have. Definitely staying in the collection. Alright, this next book I have been searching for close to a year now. Well, actually years. But I've been really like gunning for it for this past year. And it's just almost, I don't think I've ever seen one of these in high grade. Ever. Like, I think mid grade is the highest I've ever seen one. But, yeah. GI Combat 87. This is the first appearance of the Haunted Tank. And it's a really tough book to get. Really happy to own this. The Haunted Tank was a really famous storyline in here. And they say it came second only to Sergeant Rock for the stories. But yeah, I think it was like an old general like possessed a tank or something, and they were like winning all these battles. It's just it seems really interesting. I'd like to read it, but anyway, it's got somebody's name written on it that kind of irks me a little bit, but I can deal with it, you know. Staples are attached to all pages, no water damage, no major creasing. When I hold it under the light, it's pretty smooth, you know, just some edges and, of course, this stuff, but I don't care. I'm really happy to have this in my collection. And one more book for you guys. Yeah, this book I've been wanting for years now. Pretty much since I started making these videos, I've been wanting it, and I just can't believe it's in my collection right now. You don't understand how this is, for me, this is a monumental addition to my collection. But this book is like super expensive and super hard to get. Let me just show it. Unbelievable. I cannot believe I own this book. This is the super rare Wolverine 1 J. Scott Campbell retailer incentive. Yeah, I just can't believe pretty much this is the rarest Wolverine comic. In my eyes, it is. Let me look on here, give you a little more information about this. The only way you could get this book is you had only retailers that were registered with Diamond could get this, and they had to send in covers of 50 specific comic books, which, you know, I don't condone ripping covers off and all that crazy stuff. You know, I don't like that they had to do this, but I don't care. This book, I don't care. Anyway, they had to rip off 50 specific covers. This thing is rarer than the Siege Deadpool cover, which J. Scott Campbell also did that cover for, but this one's rarer than that one. And for that one, they had to rip off covers, but it was just of one comic book. Like, they didn't have to. This one, you had to get like multiple different, you had to get 50 different types of covers. But super happy. The print run on this is around 400. Now there is like a Nabisco Wolverine book, but that print run is like 2,500, I think. Hold up, I'm sorry, guys. Yep, 2,500. This one's 400. Anyway, I don't want to hold you guys up any longer, but that's my haul. Really, I can't believe I own these books. Cannot believe, you know what? That up there. Anyway, I can't believe I own these books. I'm so happy, and you guys have been putting out some great stuff as well. I don't know, you guys have a great week. I hope you enjoyed this video, and stick around for the next one. I don't know when it'll be, but you know, I try to, if I do put out a video, I want it to be something decent to share with you guys. But you all have a great night, and Hero Hunter 81 out.